Guys, we gotta talk about the Buffalo Bills. I know none of us want to, but it has to happen. What's going on, everybody? The Mark Weber here, talking about the Buffalo Bills rounding the wagons. Fuck it. I knew that was weird when I said it. Circling the wagon. All right, guys, let's do this. The Buffalo Bills last season, just so we know where we were at, 9-7. Not bad for the Buffalo Bills. Of course, been kind of used to bad seasons, and things looked like they were getting better. Things look like they're continuing to get better, getting Rex Ryan, very strong defensive mind as a head coach. And if anybody remembers like the last 3 years of the Buffalo Bills, off-season wise, that is, everyone constantly talks about how this Buffalo Bills defense is going to lead them into the playoffs. It never happens, but people keep talking about it for some reason. And actually, that reason is pretty good. This is a good, solid defense. And it just continuously seems to get better. So with Rex Ryan out there, it's going to be pretty good. Let's talk about what matters. The 2015 regular season. Let's get to it. Colts. Sorry, Bills fans. Not going to happen. Andrew Luck is going to do incredible things this season. Then we have, of course, a Jimmy Garoppolo-led Patriots. I actually think that this is a win for the Bills. I like Jimmy Garoppolo quite a bit. And you know that if you've listened to some of our podcasts, I kind of think that Jimmy Garoppolo is going to be a real deal very soon in New England. But the time is not now. So, Bills, you guys got this one. You're beating the Patriots for once. Then we get to, of course, have you guys go down to Miami, play the Tannehills out there. Like I said before, if you watched my Miami Dolphins preview, I'm giving a split here. You can have one. You're not going to win the first one, which is at Miami. I'll give you the home win. So going against the Giants, I think that's a win. I think you can do that one. Titans, don't have much confidence in the Titans. The Bengals, probably a loss. Jaguars, that's a win. Miami, I gave you guys the loss the first time, so this will be your win at home. The Jets, you guys can beat the Jets twice. Rex Ryan can go and get some revenge against his old team. So that's a win. Unfortunately, then you go over to play the real Patriots with Tom Brady out there, and that's going to be a loss. The Chiefs, you can beat the Chiefs. I'll give you the Chiefs game. Not against the Texans. No Eagles. Redskins, you can beat the Redskins, especially late because there's a better chance of RG3 being injured. Cowboys is a win. I give it a win because at the end of the season, and I'm so used to the Cowboys kind of falling apart. But that one honestly can go either way. In this case, I'm actually going to change what I originally said. I'm going to put it as a loss. And then you had the final game against the Jets, which can be a win. So one thing I do want to say, I talked about the defense before. I want to go back to the offense now. And one specific thing about the offense. Because yes, there's good stuff on offense. There's LaShawn McCoy. There's Percy Harvin. There's Sammy Watkins. There's Charles Clay. So much power and so many weapons. There's no way that this team is not going to be in the playoffs, right? Well, we got to take a moment to talk about EJ Manuel, talk about Matt Castle. Nothing to be excited about for sure. It's unfortunate because I think the Bills, once again, are good enough to where they're not going to be at the very bottom. They're not going to be picking first or second or third. So you're not going to get, a top quarterback or anything like that. You're going to be sitting in the middle ground, which probably won't get you one of the top guys. I mean, you can hope to get a Russell Wilson later on in the draft. You can hope to get a, Jimmy Garoppolo later on. But that's risky. I think the Buffalo Bills might be looking to free agency again next year, trying to get that quarterback position filled. I do think EJ Manuel has a lot of promise because let's remember he does have some really good legs. He can beat you on the ground. Couple that with LaShawn McCoy, that's awesome. That's great. That's a lot of speed. Or just, of course, let LaShawn McCoy do what he does. Give him some screen passes, short passes, run him to the outside. Complemented, of course, with Fred Jackson. It's great. There's a lot of speed here with Percy Harvin as well. There's some good stuff going on. I don't believe that EJ Manuel. I'm giving EJ Manuel the start, by the way. I'm assuming he's going to start over Matt Castle. But I don't think either one of these guys are the real deal. I don't think this is the franchise quarterback. So things are going to be good for the Buffalo Bills. Worst case scenario, probably 7 wins. Best case scenario, I'm going to say 9 wins. Just under what I gave the Dolphins as their best case and worst case scenario. So if you disagree with me, let me know down below. Let me know if you think that EJ Manuel will be starting, and let me know if you think that either him or Castle are going to be starting next season as well, or if you guys are going to be going to the draft, free agency to find your next franchise quarterback. So like I said, down below for any disagreements or comments, at TheMarkWeber on Twitter. Follow Most Valuable Podcasts at Most Valuable Pod. Hit the subscribe button if you loved the video, and go this direction for our AFC East preview. See what we thought about everybody. Dolphins, Jets, unfortunately, the Patriots. We got to talk about it all. So check that out. And then stay tuned for our next one, because we're going to be previewing all 32 teams in the NFL. And I'll see you next time, guys. Don't forget that we started a Patreon page. Go to patreon.com/mostvaluablepodcasts to check out all of our reward options. Remember, you can still get our content for free by subscribing to our YouTube page. But if you want to support us financially, now you can be rewarded for doing so. The link's in the description. What are you waiting for?